Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back. It's a double upload today. That's absolutely right because this show is so fucking good. What's up, y'all? We're here to talk about Batman Caped Crusader episode 4. I just watched it. If you've not seen my other reviews over episodes 1 through 3, go watch those. I'm really liking this show. It's different, it's interesting, it's new. A lot of interesting characters and different takes, you know, and I'm going through all of it. So let's talk about this one. Night of the Hunters. Night of the Hunters borrows heavy elements from Frank Miller's Batman Year One storyline with its Batman versus the GCPD narrative. In that story, and in this one, we saw the police staging crimes to try to lure Batman out and take him. Now, although he's too smart for that, it was cool watching him evade the cops in this show. That's something that's always thrilling to watch. Batman versus cops. But I like that this episode also plants the seeds for the future partnership between Commissioner Gordon and Batman. You can see through Gordon's chase, it leads him to the rooftop where we see the spotlight that might one day become the bat signal. And I have to say, I like this version of Jim Gordon. It's been clear from the beginning that he's a good cop and an honest man. The commentary on police corruption and brutality reflects today's perspective of law enforcement officers and the fake news media, like how they managed to turn Batman stopping a corrupt cop from shooting a defenseless woman on the ground into Batman attacking cops, or how they managed to frame Flash and Bullock as heroes after the Firebug incident, when in reality they were the ones who released a mentally ill pyromaniac against orders, gave him the tools to start the fires, and then murdered him in cold blood, which I was not expecting, by the way. I'm sure we all thought that Batman was gonna show up, take Flash and Bullock down, and save Firebug. But I guess this ain't that kind of show. I was shocked. I couldn't believe they actually did that. I think this was an episode that really elevated the series. Although I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the idea of Bullock being a bad cop. I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest. In other media, Detective Bullock always has been a bit of a jerk and a rule bender, definitely, but he was a decent cop, someone Jim Gordon respected and trusted. There was even a time when he covered for Batman and defended him when some gang members accused him of killing one of their brothers. He was never rotten like how he is in this show, but this is just a different take on the character. This episode gave us Firefly, or as they call him, Firebug, which doesn't sound as cool, and he was okay. He wasn't really that interesting as a character to me, but he did serve a good purpose to the overall story with the police corruption, Batman versus cops, and Gordon's narrative. And I really like the name of this episode, Night of the Hunters. Firebug, he's hunting Gotham, wanting to set the world on fire. The cops are hunting Batman relentlessly, and Batman is the ultimate hunter, hunting crime and indecency in the most vicious way possible. 3 hunters, 1 night. And side note, this episode also shows off Lois Lane in 2 scenes right here. I caught that immediately. This is Lois Lane from the 1941 Max Fleischer Superman cartoon series, which confirms A, these characters exist in this world, and B, this Batman series is in the same universe as Fleischer Superman, which makes sense seeing as how this show takes place in 1940 and this Superman series was in 1941, that same golden age era. The Fleischer Superman embraced the brighter side of a dark era in the world. That was just a nice little cameo. And moving forward in season 2 or season 3, it would be cool if we got a Batman Superman crossover. They could be setting that up with having Lois Lane in this, or this could just be a nice little Easter egg, you know, that pays tribute to that show. And that's fine too if it is, because the 1941 Fleischer Superman was the first animated series that paved the way for all other animated superhero TV shows and movies, which includes 1990's Batman the Animated Series, which has the same animation style. So that was pretty cool. That was nice. Right when I saw it, I was like, is that Lois? I had to pause it and look it up, and I was like, that is her. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure the character behind her with the camera was Jimmy Olsen. He's got the orange hair and everything. That has to be him. Guys, let me know what you thought of this episode. Firebug, it was mid. Like I said, him as a character wasn't really that interesting, but he served a purpose. But overall, I really liked it. But let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to get to episode 5, and I'll see you next time.